ovoga tjedna okupili smo se oko Tebe kao i Tvoji učenici.
This is the evening of the monthly message by Our Lady. We are the 25th of March 2024. Inside the church is adoration. It's overnight adoration going on until 7 o'clock in the morning.
Gospodine Isuse Kriste,
And I want to take you a bit around now
toliko
here
puta u životu
in
Te želimo
Medjugorje, what's going on in
slijediti.
the evening. And there is now the meditation, what you hear during adoration. There's 1 hour with music and meditation going on.
Ali Te isto toliko
That's always on the
puta
25th.
iznevjerimo kao
So that's why we
ljudi.
have on Monday today
Pa Tvoji učenici koji
adoration
su
1
se
hour.
razbježali,
And as I said afterwards,
koji su
overnight adoration
popustili
until 7
tjelesnim
o'clock in the morning.
slabostima.
Why until 7? Because 7:30 is
Daj nam,
the
Gospodine,
morning mass, the
kreposti
Apparition morning
jakosti.
mass.
I njem upravljamo sobom, da sebe kontroliramo, da možemo iskusiti ljepotu Tvoje blizine i prisutnosti.
These are the people coming from the evening mass, mainly local people or people from Croatia. They're coming from the parking lot. The main parking lot in the back of the church, you know it by now from the morning tours. And it's freezing cold, by the way. Feels like winter. So. But you see, season has started. People are on the terraces. A lot of taxi drivers. You have Hotel Grace, Villa Regina. This is the night of the monthly message. It's not out yet. I will do a little video about the message later on or tomorrow morning, just to give you an impression what is going on in Medjugorje at night on the evening of that monthly message, the 25th of March 2024. Cafe Chiara over there. Only cake next week after Easter. There will be fresh baked cake. I can't wait for the cheesecake. In the back you hear the music of the adoration. This is Melinda from Romania playing the violin. And you see Medjugorje is busy now, but you see how the people are dressed. It's cold. They have the winter jackets on. See what's happening in the evening at the museum, if there's any people. But as it's cold, nobody there. You can see there only the people working. And we continue the tour. There is Roland and singing, and Belinda. That's who you are hearing. It's beautiful. And we continue our tour here in Medjugorje. There's St. James Church, and as I said, adoration going on in the church. As you see, peaceful evening in Medjugorje. Not so many people on the street because it is really cold. Very, very chilly. You have again the church over there. A beautiful view from Dubrovnik coffee shop on the church. On the towers in the morning, you can sit there and have a nice coffee and look at the church. I love that view in summer. Keep on going with our tour. At Colombo here. And you hear the Melinda again playing the violin. Here you have a pharmacy. Let's go and see the church from this side. There is Melinda playing the violin. And look at the moon. We have the moon. go. And again, look at the full moon. Again, there's the full moon. Hi. Bon appetit. Again, here you have Saint James Church. And Hotel Jana, Hotel Pace, Hotel Leone. And there have some pilgrims from Austria or Germany passing by. There's another pharmacy here. And the school of Medjugorje, you know it by now. I want to read to you the brand new message by Our Lady on this March 25th, 2024. Dear children, in this time of grace, pray with me for the good to win in you and around you. In a special way, little children, pray united with Jesus on his way of the cross. Into your prayers, put this humanity which wanders without God and without his love. Be prayer, be light, and be witnesses to all those whom you meet, little children, so that the merciful God may have mercy toward you. Thank you for having responded to my call. Let's go through step by step, phrase by phrase, word by word. Dear children, again, only the children, to those belongs the kingdom of heaven. That's why she's saying, dear children, be not childish, but be like a child who trusts in the Father, into the actions of the Father. Yeah? In this time of grace, Pray with me for the good to win in you and around you. You see all around you there's a lot of fighting going on in your personal life, in your heart, in society, and we see globally the wars in the Ukraine, the wars in the Middle East, in the Holy Land. And we can beat everything by prayer. Yeah? Pray with me. Our Lady needs us. We are her army. Yeah? And pray with me, she says, for the good to win in you and around you. And she sees it's in us, the fight. If we are honest, it's in our hearts, and it's around us in our families, and it is globally in our societies. In a special way, little children, pray united with Jesus on his way of the cross. We are in Holy Week now, and this is the time to pray exactly united with Jesus. This is a special time of grace, Holy Week, and contemplate on the way of the cross, contemplate on what he did for us, you know. It's so immense, you know, the pain, everything what he carried. This is just, if you think about it, meditate on it, it's amazing, you know. Into your prayers, put this humanity which wanders without God and without his love. I was talking just today with somebody from Ireland, and she said, look what is happening in Ireland, what is happening around the world. Is this world, this humanity which wandereth without God and without his love, you know. And if you, maybe you did the same as I did, I wandered around in my humanity, looking after false gods. There's so much out there, so many false gods, you know it, I don't have to tell you that. And I lived without the love of Jesus, you know. And that's what she said in the last message to Mirjana. She said, love, open your heart to Christ. Love is victory. So we have to open up the heart and let the love of Christ flow through us into this world. And then she says exactly how we can help the people who are wandering around without God, in humanity. We see it right now so much. Be prayer. You know how you can be prayer? My grandmother, she was a farmer lady. She couldn't pray the rosary all day long. She had a lot of children and she had to work on the fields. So she said, I offer up, God, I offer up my work as prayer. So that's how you can be prayer. Be light. When you open your heart and you let the divine love flow through you into this world. If you walk in love, you will be light, as she's saying. Be prayer, be light. And be witnesses to those whom you meet, little children. Again, you must be childlike. Not childish, but childlike. Children play, they fight, they forgive, and they are joyful. We all love to look at the smiles of children, because it's a pure smile. Blessed are those who are pure of heart. We all should be that, not double-minded, you know. Just be honest, authentic. We should worship God in spirit, and God is love, and in truth. Yeah? And that's the way to be light. If you're authentic, if you're arrived at yourself, in your element, if you have no anger inside of yourself. And then you can be witness, because they will ask, like a friend of mine, she told me, I told you before the story, a woman in Austria at the workplace, there's so much pressure, so much going on, and the co-workers say, how can it be that you are so joyful and so peaceful? How can that be? Yeah, and we should be like that, and we can be like that if we are honest, if we are pure of heart, and if we love, if we stand up and we love what we are doing. That's our decision. Life is short. You have to live authentically and in love, you know. My brother died last year, I told you that before, and 1 week before
the mother of his girlfriend asked, "Are you afraid of dying?" And he said, "No, I'm not afraid of dying because I lived my life authentically, honestly." There was a lot of friction because other people don't like if you're authentic and honest and do what you really love, you know? It's a mirror. People don't like it because there are a lot of people out there, they live what their parents want, they live what society wants, but they are not really honestly living, you know, from the heart. That's what Our Lady says, yeah? And you can be witnesses, you can be light to those whom you meet when you live like that, like little children, pure of heart, honest, authentically, so that the merciful God may have mercy towards you. Because that's what Jesus said. Spread the good news. And it's a way of life. You know, at the beginning, you can look it up, the followers of Jesus were called the followers of the way. It's a lifestyle to live. Let Christ live through you, to live in love, and let this love shine through you. As Our Lady said, be light. Yeah? Let this light shine through you. Live honestly, authentically. My brother died last year, 26th of July, sleeping. He never thought the night before that he was dying. But he left in peace because he lived an authentic life, a truthful life. He made mistakes. He had his faults, but he lived authentically. He was himself, yeah, with little money, and there was a lot of things going on in his life. There was a lot of struggles as well, a lot of suffering, but with the little he had, he lived authentically, honestly, and loving. He wrote a book and he said, we have to love every second of the day deeper and deeper, and then you are light. That's what Our Lady said. Yeah, be light, be love. That's what she said in the message to Miriana. And in love is victory, in light is victory. In that message she also talked about being light. Yeah, and you can be light when you love, when you're authentic and you love, you are in your element. And again, also if you live the divine will, that what God has placed into your heart. Yeah? That's what my brother said. I lived all the dreams I had in my life. I have no regrets. And God put these dreams, these sparks, this love into your heart. Yeah? So be prayer, be light, and be witnesses to all those whom you meet. Little children, again, pure like little children, not double-minded, like saying, oh, I don't really love, but I have to do it for money, for whatever. No, you have to live honestly, authentically, and ask God. You know, today a friend said his daughter was looking for a new job. You know, the children grew up, and she said, I would like to work in a nice team, in a loving way, and close to my house. It came exactly like that, you know. And if it doesn't come exactly like that, then it wasn't meant to be for you. God always knows. He has the overview. He knows what is good for you, yeah? And when you live like this, if you are loving, then you will be merciful, so that the merciful God may have mercy towards you. When you live like that, when you fulfill your mission, when you live in the divine will, in love, as John says, the one who has not experienced love does not know God, because God is love. When you live in love, when you be light, and you will be shining and a light to other people, like the lady in Austria. Yeah, they said, how can you be so peaceful and joyful in all these fights in our in the business, and etc., etc. And again, the key to the kingdom of heaven is humility. Yeah. At the end, Our Lady says, thank you for having responded to my call. This is the Queen of the universe, the Queen of heaven. And she says to us little creatures, you know it yourself, we are in a fallen state, we are sinning, we do our best. But she says to us, thank you for having responded to my call. And that's a deep sign of humility, and that Satan hates Our Lady because she is the most humble. Yeah? of all creatures. And we should be humble, kind, light, to say it again. And I will put the message in the description of the video as well, so that you can read it for yourself again and meditate on it. I hope you liked this little explanation. God bless you all from Medjugorje. Please pray for me, for my family, as I pray for you, and have a joyful, peaceful day or evening from wherever you are watching around the world. God bless you all, and thank you for watching my videos, yeah? And have again a peaceful day or evening. God bless you all.